Hey guys, and welcome back to the Unfiltered Gamer card game review. Today's game of tabletop is called Word Mines. Word Mines is a game for 17 and up. It's 4+ players and takes about, I don't know, 20 to 30 minutes to play the game. In the game Word Mines, it's a very similar game to Taboo. Now, Taboo is a pretty classic game in which you're going to be guessing a word based on somebody who's trying to get you to guess it, but unfortunately, just like in Word Mines, you're going to have to try and avoid, let's try and find one of these cards here, certain keywords. These are all like landmine words. If you say one of these words while trying to explain this word here, you're going to be in trouble. So this is the word oozy, whoa, or hazing, I should say. This is the word hazing. If at any point in time you mention the word college, fraternity, recruit, or freshman, you're going to lose a point, as well as actually saying the word itself by trying to get your colleagues to guess it. So for instance, if this is my word, I can be like, it's a thing in which happens at school in a group of guys or gals, and they're trying to gather new members, but they're doing things that harm them. And so as soon as somebody guesses the word hazing, you're going to get a point. And you have 60 seconds, and you can keep going. You grab another one. This is a hangover. And so you can't say the words morning, drunk, headache, or regret. So they're basically the same style of game. This is basically a taboo version of Taboo. Not only are certain words not permissible, but it's going to be a little more risque. There's things like quickie in here, and footsie, and a flip cup, and twerk, and so on and so forth. There's a ton of different things. Let me go and show you the game. So here we have the game Word Mines, and as you can see, it's a box that you can put a bunch of cards in. It's made by Yaboy Creative, and it's got a ton of cards. It's just the two big decks of cards in here. And as you know, there's the basic words, which are trying to get your allies to guess, your people you're working with together against the other team, and words you can't say while trying to explain the specific word. As soon as one of your allies guesses the correct word, you're going to score the point, and if you don't, you're going to lose the point. And you have 60 seconds, and after 60 seconds is up, you're going to count all the words that you have and tally those scores up, and then it's the other team's turn. And you can go back and forth. You can have teams of 3, teams of 4, it doesn't matter. You can have 3 separate teams, however you want to do it, as long as everything is equal. And then you're just going to try and do these words, just like Taboo. I mean, this is going to have just the card variant, where you're just trying to get the points. And you're going to be, obviously, the words are going to be a little more risque. Yellow fever, first base, Everclear, edibles, drunchies, dab, oozy, hangover, and hazing. All these types of cards are going to be in this game, and basically it's just a back and forth version, a very simple aspect to an old classic game, just added with a little more risque, a little more 17, 18 plus kind of category of words. Word Mines. So that's the basic aspect of Word Mines, is you're basically just trying to get as many points as you possibly can with your team by making them guess the word. Just like Taboo, but it's got a lot more of an 18 plus category. It kind of reminds me of the transition from apples to apples that heads on to our now Cards Against Humanity. It seems like there is a trend of these type of games that tries to make these games a little more after dark, adult themed versions of games. Taboo is an excellent game, and so is Word Mines. Now the difference between them is obviously just the words inherently on the cards, as well as the different type of landmines or negative words you're not supposed to say while going and guessing it. I love this style game. Very fun, really enjoyable, and I think it's one of those style games where you're either going to enjoy the aspect that has made this game the more adult-friendly Taboo variant, and if you're not interested in that kind of thing, then you're not going to be interested in this. If you're a big Taboo fan and you want additional cards that are going to give you additional words that are going to have additional aspects to it, while maintaining its own game on its own originality of different types of words and those bomb words you can't say, this is definitely a game you should check out. However, if you're not so interested in the After Dark aspect and you also don't like the game of Taboo, Word Mines is probably not going to be the game for you. It's more of a party game aspect. There's not a lot of obviously luck or rolling dice or anything like that. It's just simple cards, drawing the card, trying to go throughout it. Works great at parties. It's one of those great drinking style games everybody can play around. It doesn't require a lot of thought processes, and also it's really fun to try and not say those words you're not supposed to say while getting people to guess things. And as you saw in my example, it was very, very difficult. You could pick out any of these words, drunchies, and you're trying to say when you're inebriated but you're very in need of sustenance, this is the type of thing that you are. It's similar to when you're smoking the reefer and you also are very in need of sustenance. They have a word for that. This is the word for the for alcohol. And so that kind of thing, and you're trying to avoid the word drunk and eat and hungry and pizza, and it's really, really difficult to do. But nevertheless, it's one of those style games. So do you like it? Yeah, do you not? Personally, I like these kind of games. I do enjoy them. I don't mind the After Dark theme. It doesn't have any, I don't have any one way or the other about it. And there are some words in here that can be pretty, I can't say them on here because I'm trying to be kid friendly, but there are some exceptionally more risque things that involve parts of your anatomy and that kind of stuff. It's nothing more dark than Cards Against Humanity, but it does have that type of language in there. And if you're interested in that, definitely check it out in the description below.